everyone. Welcome to Soul Talk Energy Insight, July 13th to the 19th. I am super excited to be here once again and to share the messages that I have been given by the divine on the energies for the week. If you are part of our Aligned app membership group called Be Aligned, you are receiving this as part of that package. And if you are part of my Rise Up group, we will talk on Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on the group that you're in, more in depth as to what these energies mean for your journey, as well as what other people are going through as well, so that you can step through the week easier. Okay, so it's a full moon. Full moon. Most people get a little weird around the full moon. Before I get into that weirdness, or what that possibly is, my name is Jackie Ellis. I'm an intuitive guided mentor and Reiki master, which means that I am able to decode the energy or help people decode the energy that they're using in their life so that they can transform their life into a life that they love. It's truly an honor and a blessing. I feel very blessed to be in holding God's healing energy so that I can help people heal in quantum transformational fields, levels, so that they can transform their life. Okay. Will you choose transformation? That was a very powerful title given to me for this week. Now, last week, the waxing quarter moon, it was preparing you to know that you are going to enter into this point. I talked about the valley of the shadow of death of Psalm 23. It really was a moment where we are given the opportunity to walk through the valley and receive transformation. And before I get into the overall messages of how we all did from a global perspective, because everyone was given this opportunity, I'm going to pause and allow Metatron, Archangel Metatron, to send us a loving message to help us for this week, July 13th to the 19th. For those of you that are new to this and have not seen any of my videos, I used Archangel Metatron Oracle cards. They are by Amanda Ellis. I don't always use these for my connections with Archangel Metatron because I have a deep connection with him. But the messages that I get, what I really like about these cards, is that they're an easy tool, intuitive tool to help you tap into your intuition. But they're also the messages that are in the guidebook for the oracle cards are very much aligned with the messages that I get from Metatron directly. So I know that the cards are aligned with his message, or with the message that he provides through the guidance of Adonai. So Archangel Metatron, what would you like to share about the full moon, July 13th to the 19th? Mother Earth, grounding and support. Grounding and support. What I like about this when I'm reflecting on this card, what I'm seeing is a flow of energy from our roots up through the crown, and that's how we manifest. The box itself is lit, and it is, the box symbolizes, the cube symbolizes, is a symbol, if I can talk, is a symbol of manifestation, how we are manifesting in our life. And in order to manifest in our life from a heart-centered space, from a point of in alignment with God's energy, God's light energy, we need to be fully grounded. We need to allow that loving energy to flow up through us from the earth to heal what we need to heal in order to manifest what we want to manifest for our life. Otherwise, what we'll end up doing is manifesting things that are not so great for us and causing more struggle and strife in our life. Archangel Metatron is saying, though, even though your box may be shaky, the way you are manifesting may be shaky, it is shaking out the cobwebs. It is clearing out what needs to be cleared out in order to bring your heaven on earth. It is the energies that you will be feeling this week are there to give you grounding support for what you are being asked to heal. Thank you, Metatron. Wow. It's true. It's always true, but this week is a pretty powerful week. So let's just talk about let's talk about a full moon. Let's talk about full moon energy. Full moon energy, for those of you that don't or are not aware, okay, I have a light mastery map on my website. It's free for download so you just sign up for any of the free resources, and you will receive the light mastery map. The light mastery map connects the chakras, our energy centers that allow the energy, God's energy, to flow through us, and empower us and heal us and guide us in a way that is in alignment with the divine. Those chakras are connected to different domains or areas within our life that help us in some way, and it's very defined from one phase of the moon to the next. The week of the full moon starts in our earth chakra, and our earth star chakra is deeply feminine energy that is guiding us through our emotions and our spiritual transformations. It is guiding us to learn how to connect with the collective and help people and help ourselves. It is helping us manifest the life that we want to create, the life that we want to love. In order to do that, it needs to clear out that energy from Earth, needs to clear out all the nigglies from our root up through our crown that have not healed yet. Now, the energy that we are experiencing, or that we are experiencing, is always in an ordering format, meaning that the largest, most important thing that needs to be addressed will be addressed first. So it may not be just a niggly. If you have not addressed it in the previous weeks for the moon cycle, it will not necessarily just be a little thing. If you have addressed it in some form, it may be just a little bit more information that you haven't chosen to see or may have missed in some way because the messages were being filtered through some sort of disbelief or fear. So the energies for the full moon week, the reason why people get a little nutty, a little crazy, a little off balance, or a lot off balance, is because the energies are flowing literally through every chakra, trying to heal massive amounts of energy that is stuck within them. And so they will be triggered lots if there's lots of stuck energy within them. If there is a little bit, then the triggers won't be as in your face. But the emotions will be flowing. The emotions will be flowing. July is a month of emotional mastery. We are being asked to learn how to master our emotions, which means that we are being asked to go through these valleys for a reason, for a spiritual transformation that is necessary for our future. So the first part of the week, you will find yourself experiencing situations or finding yourself being asked to look at your boundaries, your will, your support, your limits, your resources, and your space. You will find yourself craving the space that you need in order to work through what you need to work through. On the flip side, if you're not doing that, you're avoiding it, or you're invading other people's space, trying to control what they're doing. Those are shadow moments. Those are the wide pathway. You want the narrow pathway where you're creating space for yourself. Then through the middle of the week, the energy flows up through the heart. And you start to experience and work through things that you are, and try and find alignment with things that you love, that you desire from your life within that heart-centered space. The things that you value, the values you are holding that connect all of that together. Your worthiness, or what you think is worthy, as well as how you are accepting life, accepting the journey, and accepting other people's journey. Then near the end of the week, it'll flow up through the upper chakras, and that's your domain for your visions, your dreams, your identity, time, manifestation, certainty, and the magic of how to create the life that you want to create. You are empowered in a week like the full moon. You are empowered to face your emotions and work through what you're being asked to work through so that you can heal and transform your life. Okay. Here's the overall message. Remember, the title of this video was Will You Choose Transformation? Last week we were given the choice to whether or not we were going to enter the valley. Everyone globally was being asked to go through a valley of some sort. Everyone globally was presented with a chance to break free and receive a transformation that would change the way their thoughts and actions were manipulating their emotions. Now, for most, the experiences this week had them avoiding what they were being asked to face, and they will now be destined to repeat the experience in some way. Most of the people around the world didn't get the message. The experiences they were facing scared them. Or they only saw the outside. Chaos, hurt, pain. They saw the feelings, they felt the feelings, and they couldn't allow themselves to face them. And so they chose to ignore them. They chose to react in the same old way. And they moved away from that valley. So now they're going to be going around the loop. But some faced it and started exploring the significance. So they went into the valley and they saw their emotions and they were facing their emotions, and they started to explore the significance of what those emotions meant. Why did it matter for their journey? But when they received the significance of what they were being shown, they chose not to accept what was revealed to them. They didn't believe it. They doubted it, or they found it too harsh. They took it as self-judgment instead of the loving message that it was meant to be received as. And so those people are now in the valley, wandering, choosing to wander within the valley. And they will repeat the experience in some way, or they will find themselves stuck in a negative loop. You see, transformation cycles expose us to the raw truth through loving energy, but to receive the significance of these experiences, we must allow ourselves to receive the love. Let go of any perceived notions or perceptions, then allow the Holy Spirit's knowledge to flow in without filters or judgment. I call that a place of no thing. It is allowing yourself to just sit and view and observe the emotions and the thoughts and the actions from a different perspective, without allowing your old thoughts, old perceptions, old beliefs, old emotions to get in the way. It is allowing yourself to sit in this cocoon of space that is no thing, has no thing of yours, of the old you in that space. And when you allow yourself to sit in that space, that place of no thing, you allow the Holy Spirit's messages of truth to flow in. And it's easier to be received. It's easier, the receiving becomes easier. Because that cocoon of no thing is filled with loving energy. And it's easier to release what you've been resisting from releasing. It's easier to release something to allow yourself to heal. It is easier to receive the transformation once you release what you are being shown to release. When you're in that space of no thing. For some of you, you have done this, and you have learned the power of the valley when it comes to helping us master our emotions. You see, the power of the valley is how it helps us see the inner beauty of ourselves and our life, despite the outward appearance, despite the chaos that you see around you, despite how you look at yourself in the mirror. Will you accept the help your Holy Spirit is providing you this week? Number one, the first message. For those that have received the significance of your experience, it is not too late. You can face these emotions that you are feeling, and you can choose to receive the help from the divine. By accepting that transformation, by accepting that the transformation is necessary, healing begins with your agreement. Your agreement to let it go. Your agreement to understand what you are being shown as a significance. Your agreement to learn what you need to learn about that experience. It is then that a transformation of your mind begins. Two, there are master teachers waiting to help you through this moment. Master teachers, angels, guides that are masters at understanding and hearing the Holy Spirit flowing through them. Without filters. Without preconceived beliefs and notions and understandings. And they are there helping you, or they are there waiting for you to receive their help if you're willing to accept their help. Pause and rest from your battle and allow them to show you the illusions and false thoughts that have created this experience that you are experiencing or that you have experienced. Number 3, once you have received the knowledge, so you've now seen the experience or had the experience, faced your emotions, you have understood that, like, you've allowed yourself to receive the significance of that experience and what it means and what you are meant to learn. It's in that moment that you have now received the knowledge and allowed transformation to happen to you. If you've accepted the significance as it being valuable for your transformation, then yes, you will allow the transformation to happen. You will receive knowledge. In that space, you are allowed to have conversations with the Holy Spirit. You're allowed to have conversations with your guides. You're allowed to have conversations with the divine, with God. To understand from a pure perspective what you are meant to learn in that for this experience. And once you receive all that you have been meant to receive, you will leave the valley feeling renewed, whole, and empowered to give back to the world once again. You see, many of us, all we want to do is give back, give back, give back. But these moments in the valley force us to create the space for ourselves so that we can learn what we need to learn. In that space, we can't be giving. We can't be giving as we are used to be giving. Because if we do, we are depleting our own energies and in ways that are like preventing us from receiving this transformation quickly. We are delaying the inevitable. We are delaying the transformation that is possible for us because we aren't creating the space of no thing. We aren't creating the space for healing. So as much as we live in a society where go, 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 go has been driven into us, if we do not listen to Spirit saying you need to rest, you need to ground yourself, you need to create the space that you need to work through this and to face it, eventually what happens is those messages to slow down get louder and louder and louder until our physical being is forced to stop. It comes in the form of sickness. It comes in the form of physical exhaustion. It comes in the form of mental illness. Honor yourself in those moments and allow yourself the space that you need in order to heal. To receive the message that you are being asked to receive so that you may transform your life. Thank you, everyone. Drop a comment in the community. Drop a comment in the group chat. Let me know how this video resonated with you, what resonated with you the most. If you've got any questions, let's connect. I truly am appreciating the supporting messages, the loving messages from the divine. And I love that the messages are helping us through this every step of the way. So until next time, take care and be you. Be simply you. Sending love.